I can say, an international speakers bureau member. And she flew all the way from Zambia only to be with us in Malawi. Of course, she's based here, but she got a lot to share, like tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Madam Elizabeth Mwale, like to train us well tonight and get us into the business. Thank you, Madam. The floor, is yours, please.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph, our beloved MC. Thank you so very much. And welcome once more, ladies and gentlemen, to our tonight's session. It's a pleasure to be with you as always. Yes, so my name is Elizabeth Mwale, as introduced, and I'm not going to go into detail about my profile, but we are going to talk about health. You know, Thursday is about health talk. So I am going to share my screen so that we can start. Our topic is very, very interesting. So I would like for all of us to engage. I want to know that people are following. So make sure that you use the chat section and also take note of all the questions that you might have during our session so that at the end, we can be able to address them. And as usual, continue sharing the link so that we get to as many people as possible. Okay, so our topic is men's health. Now, last week, I remember we talked about women's health. What are some of the health challenges that are associated to women and which products are best used for them? And what are some of the precautions that we can take to ensure that as women, we take care of our bodies, we live a healthy life, and we avoid suffering from non-communicable diseases. That was what we talked about last time. So today we are looking at men in particular. How can you take care of your body? Which supplements are best for you? What are some of the common diseases that are associated to men? And also basically, generally, how to take care of your body. Yes. Now, as we most of us know that this session was put in place in order to help all of us to get enough knowledge which can help you to build a strong customer base. Now, customer base is something that is very, very important in our business because network marketing is about moving products. Okay, you are either moving a box, you are either moving a package, but at some point you need to move products. And the products that we have, they have a lot of health benefits. So if you don't understand how to use them, what they contain, what are they made of, what are their health benefits, you're going to find it difficult to build a customer base. At the same time, you cannot build a customer base if you don't know which target market the products were meant for. So mostly there are so many non-communicable diseases that people suffer from, which we don't understand. So as a result, even if you have the supplement, you don't know what to tell somebody, and you end up staying with your products for such a long time. Some of us, we have never retailed, we have never sold any product to anybody because we don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. If someone tells you, oh, I suffer from this disease, you don't even know what the disease is all about and which product you can use. So that is why we put in place this session, so that we can equip everybody with the necessary skills and knowledge that you need to build a customer base. Okay, so before I share my slide, I want to make mention of something. Now, ladies and gentlemen, building a customer base, it is very much similar to what we do when we showing people the business. If you want people to join your business, you need to talk, you know. It is the same with building a customer base. All you need to know, all you need to do is understand what are you supposed to talk to people about, okay? So one of the key factors, one of the key selling points is that most of every one of us, every single day, we are exposed to what is known as free radicals. Now, these free radicals, they come from different components, you know, things we talk about in our OPP every day, things like water pollution, air pollution, medicinal side effects, unhealthy lifestyle, lack of exercise, you know, lack of a proper diet. All of these things are what make us sick of what is known as non-communicable diseases, you know. So you as a networker, you know, as somebody who is promoting health, you need to understand what are the why do I need to promote if I want to make a sale. What is the importance of me having the knowledge of these things? Okay, educate people. Mostly the diseases that we suffer from, they are the same diseases that people complain about: hypertension, diabetes. Oh, I have gases. You know, you need to learn how to understand what causes gases. If somebody tells you, I suffer from gases, you need to understand what causes gases, you know. You explain to somebody the process in which the gases are formed, and then you connect it to the product, you know, which product is best used for this. And then you explain now the product. All the product is C24/7. It has 12 vegetables, 12 fruits, and it is going to help you because it is going to repair your damaged cells. It is going to detoxify your body, and it is going to help you to build a strong immune system. Okay, so you need to talk to people. Learn to talk to people. A lot of people have health challenges. Almost everybody. Start with the household which you are in. Is everybody in your house, are they healthy? You know, nobody complains of any kind of disease. Okay, if everyone in your house is healthy, the people that you stay with, if you stay with your parents, does your mother know anybody who suffers from BP, diabetes, you know, cancer? Does your mother know anybody who suffers from diseases like fibroids, diseases like cysts? Okay, if you move from there, what about your father? Do they know anybody who suffers from these diseases? Collect their contacts and contact them, you know. Set an appointment with them. Oh, you were referred to me by my mother, and she tells me you have a problem of fibroids. So I wanted to offer some help because I have some knowledge about what fibroids are. Yes, meet up with them and explain. Oh, fibroids are caused by ABCD. By the way, I have this product which can help you to shrink those fibroids. The product is called the Complete Phytoenergizer. Okay, talk to people, get referrals from people. Even you yourself, the contacts that you have in your phone, there are people that you know who are sick, people who have different diseases. Okay, you need to approach these people because that is where you start from, building a customer base. Okay, in the groups that you are in, the people that you went to school with. Some of us, we are in universities, we are in colleges, you know. Your friends, do they know people who are sick? Your same friends, is everybody okay and healthy? Does nobody suffer from any kind of disease? Get referrals from people, different people, your neighbors, you know. Do they know anybody who is sick of ABCD? That is how you build a customer base. You need to be open to collecting what contacts of people who are sick, because that is your target market. Okay, even people who are not sick, educate them on the importance of good health. Why do they need to supplement? Why do they need the products? You know, what are free radicals and where do they come from? How does being in an environment where there are so many people who are smoking affect the health of somebody? Okay, why do they need to supplement? Why does everybody need to consume the supplements? So customers are everywhere. Customers are really everywhere. It is just about opening your mouth. Talk to people the same way you would prospect somebody to come and take a look at your business. It is the same way you are going to collect a contact of somebody who has a lifestyle disease. When you're on Facebook, the people that you chat with, Okay, don't they know anybody who suffers from any kind of disease? Tell them, oh, I am on a campaign where I want to help 10 people who are suffering from non-communicable diseases. Do you know anybody who is suffering from cancer or diabetes, obesity? You know, do you know anybody who is suffering from fibroids? Do you know somebody who is suffering from kidney problems? Do you know somebody who is suffering from any kind of lifestyle disease? I want to help out these people, and people are going to give you referrals. But if you just wait, you know, you're just waiting that customers are going to appear from the blues, it is never going to happen. So anyway, that is a simple tip that I wanted to share with you. Back to our topic. Yes, we are talking about men's health, and men are very, very important part of our society, you know, and it is important for you to be a healthy person as a man, you know, because health is something that is very, very valuable. Okay. Now, according to studies in the Journal of Epidemiology and Community Health, it is found that men are more prone to illnesses compared to women. Okay. Studies show that men get sick more than women. And in most cases, men, they die at a younger age compared to women. Why is that? Because most men, they neglect their health. You can be feeling something, maybe you have your joint pains, you have your body pains, you have your pains for 4 years. You have never gone to the clinic for checkup. You don't know what is wrong with your body. You don't remember the last time you exercised, or you drank enough water, gotten enough sleep. You know, every single time you feel something is aching, you rush to the painkillers. Okay, so that is why you're going to find that most men, they die at a very young age compared to women. Okay, so what are some of the diseases that are associated to men? Common lifestyle diseases that are associated to men. The first one is cardiovascular diseases. Now, most of these cardiovascular diseases, you know, when we say cardiovascular, we mean what is related to the heart and the blood vessels. Okay, so most of them, they suffer from things like stroke. You see, most men, they suffer from things like stroke. It is very, very common, and it is as a result of underlying hypertension, BP, you know. Most men, they also have a very poor diet whereby they eat a lot of meat, they drink a lot of beer, eat a lot of salt, but at the end of the day, without understanding what are the effects of these things, you know, you find that your stomach is very, very big, you know, you eat, your eating habits are not good. Some men, they eat so much, they can eat more than 10 laps of nsima, you see. So those eating habits are very, very bad, because they cause you to have what? Cardiovascular diseases. Okay. And then some of us, we have this tendency of, like, you know, you drive, you come, the only exercise you do is walking from the house up to the car. You don't go anywhere else, you know, walking. You don't go anywhere else walking. You are always in the car, from the car to the seat in the office, from the seat in the office to the house. You know, you don't go anywhere. You don't walk, you don't run, you don't exercise. You have accumulated so much fat that you even suffer from what? Things like heart palpitations, you know, because there's no proper blood flow in your body. You suffer from things like numbness, you know. When you sleep, you feel like you're not breathing properly. Too much fat in your body, okay? Your blood vessels are not in good shape, okay? And also, you're going to find that people who suffer from cardiovascular diseases, they suffer a lot from numbness. You can be in a scenario where you stop feeling pain, you don't feel anything at all, okay? And then there is what is called rheumatic heart disease. You know, there are diseases, the diseases that occur which cause abnormalities to the heart. The rhythm of your heart is not in sync. As a result, you find that sometimes, even when you are just seated, you're not doing anything, you feel like your heart is beating very, very slowly. You know, sometimes from nowhere, your heart is just suddenly beating very, very fast. Okay, these are diseases that are associated to the valves, and they come about because of poor habits. Okay, eating too much salt. most men, they eat a lot of salt. You drink too much alcohol, it damages your liver. You have problems with your liver. Some of us, we smoke. As a result, you are damaging your lungs. You are putting yourself at risk of suffering from throat cancer, lung cancer. Okay. So what are some of the causes of these cardiovascular diseases? Now, the causes are different depending on the specific type. For example, there is this cardiovascular disease, which is known as peripheral artery disease or coronary artery disease, and it is caused by what is known as plaque buildup in the arteries. Now, this plaque buildup, ladies and gentlemen, it comes from the things like fats. Okay, when they keep on accumulating in your arteries, they become so much, as a result, you get what diseases. Your heart is not able to pump blood because the passage where the blood is supposed to flow out is blocked. As a result, twice hard so that can force itself through this message. As a result, you get damage, get heart attack. There are certain kind of men, take note, especially if you like taking sex boosters, these medications which make you so hyperactive, these are very, very dangerous because they disturb the rhythm of the heart. They make the blood, the heart to pump more than it is supposed to pump. If you are not functioning well sexually, it is not because of your heart. It is because of your body. Your body is not in good shape. Okay, you have too much fats in your body. You have too many toxins in your body. Sometimes you don't even remove waste the way waste is supposed to be removed. Okay, the more you eat and the type of food that you eat every single time, there are certain people, they can even stay for a month. All they eat is just meat and beer, meat, beer. They don't eat vegetables. They don't eat fruit. As a result, you have a belly. Your belly is growing every single day. You feel weak. You are not in good shape. You cannot function sexually because when you are fat, when you are obese, when you have a big tummy, it is a sign that you have low levels of testosterone, and that is what increases your libido. So take note of that. Taking sex boosters, it is very bad for you. And actually, the longer you take them, the more time you take them for, it can even make you it can even make you to stop functioning completely because your body becomes like some autopilot. You are supposed to switch on. If you have not taken those things, then you cannot function. Okay, so these medications are very, very dangerous. They're the same with taking energy drinks. Okay, you know that instead of resting properly at night, you're supposed to sleep for 6 to 8 hours. You're up the whole night, maybe on your TV, on your phone, or whatever, and then you sleep for just 1 hour or 2 hours. In the morning, you are failing to function, you have fatigue, and the first thing that you run to is a very big energy drink. You drink it, and energy drinks are so addictive. Caffeine is very, very addictive. It makes you feel a certain kind of thirst which cannot be quenched. As a result, you're going to want more and more and more caffeine, more coffee which is containing caffeine, more energy drinks. It also disturbs the testosterone levels in your body. Okay, and also sometimes it is because of genetic problems. Okay, people develop certain cardiovascular diseases because of genetic problems. If you yourself, you suffer from things like heart diseases, it is highly likely that you're going to pass it down to your children because we have genes, and genes mutate depending on how you take care of your body. So it is important to take care of diseases. Then we have also a person can be highly likely to develop cardiovascular diseases if they have diseases like hypertension. If you have BP, just know that you are at a high risk of having a heart attack anytime. You are at a high risk of having a heart attack, because hypertension itself, it is what causes heart attack. When your your blood pressure, it shoots below the normal levels, then the next thing is for you to have heart attack. Okay, people who have too much cholesterol in your body, if you are fat, you are obese, you are above normal weight, know that you're a high-risk person to suffer from cardiovascular diseases. You know, these are the people that we just hear, oh, he was fine, oh, all of a sudden he just dropped dead, and he just said that he had a headache. Oh, this person, you know, they developed a stroke, they had a stroke, and now half of their body cannot function because of this. If you have diseases like diabetes, you are equally at risk of suffering from cardiovascular diseases. Okay, so we move forward. Family history, we have already spoken. Inadequate physical activity, exercise is very, very much important. Make sure that every single day you exercise for not less than 30 minutes, okay? Do an activity that is going to make you sweat. When we say exercising, we don't just mean, okay, I'm going to walk around the house. I'm going to walk around the house for 5 minutes and wow, I have exercised. No, you need to exercise for at least 30 minutes and you need to sweat. You need to sweat. Your heart needs to rest. You need to burn those fats, you know, and also using tobacco, smoking, very harmful. Eating a diet that is high in sodium, eating too much salt, eating too much sugar and too much fat, and also consuming too much alcohol. This puts you at risk of suffering from cardiovascular diseases. Then how are you going to know that you might have a cardiovascular disease? Because sometimes you can have a cardiovascular disease for years and years and you don't know, you feel like it is normal. Okay, so symptoms are different depending on the kind of cardiovascular disease that you have, but some of the common symptoms are having a chest tightness. You know, all of a sudden you feel like someone who is asthmatic, you feel like your chest is very tight, or maybe you feel like there's pressure on your chest. When you lie down, you feel like there's something on your chest. Also, difficulties in breathing, feeling dizzy or fainting, fatigue, and also fluid buildup. You are urinating more than normal times. You can go to urinate in 1 hour more than 5 times. Just know that there's a problem. Okay, at palpitations, you know, we have spoken about this. Pain in your legs and also in your arms, and also feeling numb. Abdominal pain, nausea, and vomiting. All of these are signs that you might have a cardiovascular disease. Okay, what is the second thing that is common amongst men? It is alcohol abuse. Now, alcohol abuse, ladies and gentlemen, according to the Center for Disease Control, it shows us that higher rate of alcohol-related deaths and hospitalizations are more often in men than in women, okay? Because statistics show that men drink twice as much as women, okay? Now, what happens? When you consume too much alcohol, you put yourself at risk of suffering from cancer of the mouth, cancer of the throat, cancer of your esophagus, cancer of the liver, and also cancer of the colon. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, cancer is a very, very expensive disease. It is bad and it is one of the worst things. It is one of the leading diseases that is killing people. So why would you put yourself at risk of such a disease? Okay, so what you also need to know is that alcohol interferes with testicular function. Okay, I'm sure men, we are familiar with testicles. Now, when you drink too much alcohol, you interrupt the way your testicles are supposed to function, and you also disturb the hormone production, and this affects you because it puts you at risk of suffering from impotence. Okay, you reach a point where you are impotent. You cannot have children because of this. Okay, so take note, it is something very, very serious. At the same time, you get liver disease. It is equally associated to what? Alcohol. Okay, when you consume too much alcohol, you put yourself really at risk of losing your liver, damaging your liver, because alcohol is poisonous, and when you take it, your liver has to release a component which is supposed to break it down, to break down the particles, so that when it goes in your intestines, your entire bloodstream, it does not damage you, you know. Okay, so the more alcohol you are drinking, the more you are straining your liver. And when your liver is damaged, there's nothing like repairing the liver. You just need a transplant. You either get a transplant or you die. So it is up to you to decide. Okay, so liver disease conditions, there are so very many. You know, we have liver cirrhosis, viral hepatitis, autoimmune and genetic liver diseases. We have bile duct cancer, liver cancer, and also alcoholic liver disease. So all of these diseases, they are not something that you can wish upon anybody. Okay, another disease that is so common in men is diabetes. Now, diabetes, in the long run, the longer you have it, it leads to what is known as nerve and kidney damage. Okay, heart diseases and also stroke. And also, you can become blind because of diabetes. Diabetes gives you vision problems. Okay, men with diabetes, they face a very high risk of what lower testosterone levels and sexual impotence. People who suffer from diabetes, it is if in men it is accompanied by erectile dysfunction. Okay, which also leads to increased depression. People, you become depressed because your body is no longer normal. You cannot function the way you are supposed to. You develop anxiety, and you know, that is so bad. Yes. So the best thing you can do for yourself, you know, is to eat a healthy diet. Okay, eat healthy foods, eat more fruits and vegetables, eat your mushrooms because they are so good for you. Eat your grains, things like maize, groundnuts, pumpkin seeds. You can just how do you call? You can roast them without using any kind of oil. Just roast them and eat them as a snack. They help you. They increase your sperm production. Okay. Yes. Then also, it is important that you need to get checked. You need to get screened from time to time to check that your sugar levels are on point every single time. Then also, ladies and gentlemen, a common disease also among us men, it is HIV and AIDS. Okay, men who are infected with HIV, sometimes they don't realize it, because the initial symptoms, they make you feel like it is just a normal cold and a normal flu. Okay, so according to statistics, it tells us that as of the year 2010, men who suffered from HIV, they are 76%. Okay, there are 76% of men who suffer from HIV. Now, this is a very what? It is a very big number. Okay, and it also shows that African men have the highest rate of HIV. Okay, which is so very bad. And also we have depression and suicide. Now, being sick, ladies and gentlemen, whether you are sick of diabetes, you are sick of BP, you are sick of liver disease, it is going to give you depression. You're going to develop anxiety, which is very bad. Okay, as a result, it leads to what? Suicide in some people. So researchers at the National Institute of Mental Health, they estimate that at least 6 million people, 6 million men worldwide suffer from depressive disorders, you know, including suicidal thoughts annually. Okay, so you need to make sure as a man you take care of your body, because even if you are a man, it does not exclude you from suffering from hormonal imbalance. You can suffer from hormonal imbalance, and hormonal imbalance, it causes your moods to be very unstable. You can just be upset all of a sudden. You are upset, you don't even know why you're upset, you know. Those are called what? Depressive disorders. When you sit, you just think of all the wrong things in your life and you want to kill yourself. You feel like you want to kill yourself. Okay, so what are some of the things that can help you to your body to be healthy, for you to not be getting such kind of things? You need to exercise on a regular. Okay, exercise on your regular. And also you can develop a habit of journal, what is called journal writing. Okay, because most men, they don't like opening up and talking about their problems. You can write them down. It is therapeutic actually buy a journal and be writing down how you feel. Okay, it really helps. And also communication, communicate with your friends and family, and also seek professional help. Professional help is very much available. Counselors and psychologists are there in so many hospitals. Okay, so what are some of the best products that are recommended for men? Number one, we have the Live Alkaline coffee. This coffee, it is very, very good for men. It helps you. It is a natural stress relief. Okay, it is going to help you to lower cholesterol levels. It is going to help you with things like sperm motility. It is going to increase your sexual vitality. It is going to prevent you from suffering from things like gases. It is going to prevent you from suffering from fatigue. It is going to prevent you from the damage of smoking, okay? Difficulties in breathing. It is going to detoxify your body, rejuvenate your skin, and promote healthy blood circulation. When your blood circulation is good, trust me, you are even going to feel it in your body. Your body is going to feel very light. You're going to sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, you feel rested. Your body feels good, okay? Because your blood circulation is good. When you walk a short distance, you're not going to get heart palpitations because your blood circulation is good. At the same time, you're not going to get things like bloating. You're not going to get constipation because Live Alkaline coffee, it helps you with all of these problems. And the beauty about it, it does not contain any kind of caffeine. If you are a man and you are here, you have never tasted this coffee, oh my dear, you have no idea what you are missing. Make sure that you locate this coffee and you make it a routine. Actually, replace whatever beverage you are using. If you drink the regular coffee, on a daily basis, replace it with Live Alkaline coffee. It is one of the best decisions you are ever going to make for yourself. And you are definitely going to have a healthy body. Every single day, your body is going to be detoxified because of this amazing coffee. It comes in 4 flavors. It can be taken by anybody, and it is going to do you a lot of good. Okay, so what is the other product? Collagen juice. Collagen juice is very, very good for you. It offers you the benefit of omega-3, which is essential for all of us. If you have enough production of production of this component, which is known as DHA, which is produced in the liver, you are not going to suffer from things like forgetfulness. Okay, you're not going to suffer from lack of concentration. Like you can't concentrate. You can't have a conversation for more than 1 hour. When you sit down, you are dozing every single time. Collagen juice is very good for you. It is going to remove any manner of cholesterol. It is designed specifically for that. It is going to clean your blood vessels. I mean your entire body, your heart, and all your body, your entire body. No single cholesterol in your body. Your blood flow is going to be on point. You are not going to suffer from hypertension if you are taking collagen juice. Okay, it is going to greatly reduce the cholesterol in your body, and you cannot suffer from cardiovascular diseases, all kinds of cardiovascular diseases, heart attacks, stroke. Okay, if you are taking collagen juice, it is good for you. And also it promotes the production of sodium, okay? And it is going to help you with excretion, which is removing toxic things from your body, removing all the kind of bad things that your body doesn't need, okay? Okay, so you also need what? C24/7. It's a very good product for men. C24/7, it has a lot of components, 12 mushrooms, 12 vegetables, amino acids, okay? 14 super green foods, which are going to help you what? Promote longevity. Okay, you're not going to be 25 years old and you look like you're 60. Your body is tired already, but you are so young, okay? You are not going to have things like complications which have to do with cancer. It helps you prevent cancer of any origin. Now, gentlemen, we need to understand that cancer, it is also a very bad disease that is amongst men. Okay, statistics show us that amongst every group of 5 men that you find, there is one who is suffering from prostate cancer. Prostate cancer is something that is killing a lot of men, okay? You need to make sure that you get regular checkups. about prostate cancer. And also supplement, take C24/7. You're not going to suffer from things like what? Prostate cancer, okay? Diabetes, okay, C24/7, it helps you prevent and reverse diabetes. At the same time, C24/7 helps you to have a healthy liver, to detoxify your body, to remove all kinds of toxins, and also it helps you to reduce fatigue, stress, and anxiety, which is something that is very common amongst men. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, in a nutshell, this is what I wanted to share with you. I hope that we have learned one or two things. So I am going to allow a few questions before we close. Yes, so questions, the floor is open. Questions. Let us unmute and ask. Okay, so the floor is open for questions. Okay, so the microphones have been opened. If you have a question, feel free to unmute and ask so that we can close and call it a night.
Hello?
Yes, you are very clear. Please go ahead.
Yes, I want to find out, are these products suitable for children that are autistic?
Okay. Thank you for that question. Okay, the products for products we use for children who are below the age of 18. We use My Choco, we use Complete Phytoenergizer and Collagen. Of course, they can be given to somebody, a child who is autistic, to help them with the brain development, but autism is not curable. So the supplements are going to help the child to have normal levels of DHA in their brain, which is basically what helps all of us to understand and comprehend. So they also help with the muscles, a child to have strong muscles, to have a strong immune system. So you can give Complete Phytoenergizer, you can give Collagen or Complete, but it is going to help. But of course, autism, unfortunately, it is not curable. Yes, so I hope I have helped you out with that. Okay, so Mr. Crispin, I see you have unmuted. You can ask.
Actually, it's not about a question. I just want to say that it was said, and I understand.
Okay.
Just a compliment. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Anytime.
Yes, thank you. Madam Justina, I see you unmuted. Please ask if you have a question.
Okay.
Okay, when you are ready, you will let us know. Mr. Chikondi, you are unmuted. Please ask. Okay. Dr. Mlambia, you can unmute, sir. Doc, you can unmute.
Hello, thank you so much, Coach Elizabeth, for the wonderful presentation. I actually enjoyed it. And actually, you spoke very, very well. And you were on point. And
It's really a pleasure to have someone like you who can be able to articulate the issues so very, very well. And so what's important is for us to be able to comprehend and then to put these things into a practice. The idea of basically learning about these things is to know their origin and then to know how we can be able to prevent. And then also let me advise that most of the drugs that we use, they all have side effects. There is no drug that has side effects. But these are supplements, they are basically vegetarians. They are like fruits and vegetables. I've never seen a fruit and a vegetable which has got a side effect. And so this is the ideal, the natural way of preventing diseases. And I think even as our coach is telling us, we need to be practicing. We need to be practicing. Me, I basically take it every day. I take 3. I take 3. I take Coledews. I take Restore Life. I take C24/7. And I think they've really done good for me. I feel vibrant as if I am 16. And, very energetic. My memory is sharp. And, so these products really, they do the wonders. And so let's be inquisitive, let's be asking questions so that, when we go out there in the community and we find someone with stroke, we shall have the basics. And if we have the basics, those patients, those clients, they'll be more than excited to deal with us. They'll trust us, they'll use our products, and health-wise and financially, we are going to be stable. So I want to really commend Coach Elizabeth for this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it the way I did. And it's been an exciting evening, and we thank God for this. So mine is just the appreciation that knowledge is power, and whatever we know, we'll be able to take action and prevent ourselves from unnecessary diseases. And that is not just a matter of listening to the beautiful presentations, but it is us also taking these products on a daily basis. They say practice makes it perfect. So once again, a very big thank you for the superb presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doc. We really appreciate. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great session. A very big thank you to all of us for being here, for participating, and for staying up to the end. So this is where we call it a night. I wish you a very okay. So I wish you a very blessed night, and we are going to welcome Coach Ashraf to share with us a few words so that he can close our meeting. Thank you and good night.
Wow, good evening. Thank you very much, Coach Elizabeth. Actually, this was a very powerful training, like God Executive, Dr. Jairos has just stated it, and the rest of us. Thank you so much. Of course, this is not this is not a cheap training. This is a session we have decided to put every Thursday. We are going to be having Coach Elizabeth and many other specialists in our products and health personnel. We look forward to host Dr. Jairos and many other specialists in the area of health, just to help us understand our bodies, but most important, how we can actually sell our product to so many people out there. You know, they said that you never sell something that you don't understand. So we want to ensure that we are equipped. None of M-Conqueror member has to, to be ignorant about these products. So we are going to commit ourselves as leaders to provide you with these trainings and to give you the tips and knowledge that you need to build a strong customer base. By the way, just to emphasize the importance of having a customer base, many of us, when we started our business, and I believe somehow if you just started the business, this could be the most challenging time of your challenging stage. There's a saying that everything is hard in the beginning. So our business is not different from any other business. When you are starting, there will be moments when you have not made payers in the week. Maybe you have not recruited somebody. You are still figuring out. You are still, putting things in place. There are many things that are going to happen. But what is going to keep you moving? What is going to help you have everyday income whereby you can sustain yourself? I love the story of our top one, the Ruby Global Ambassador, Mr. Elias. Elias, this gentleman has made $4 million in the space of 7 years from Alliance. Now, that's a lot of money. Those who are in Malawi, I always give you this calculation. That's 3 billion Malawian kwacha. And in a year, it means the guy has made an approximate of 700 millions Malawi kwacha every single year, which is about 36 millions every single month, which is an average of 1.3 million Malawi kwacha every single day for the past 7 years. But I want you to understand, Elias, in his story, he says he didn't recruit anyone in his first and second month. No one joined him, but he was inviting, he was presenting, he was following up. Actually, in his story, what is even surprising that Elias had already done network marketing before. Some of you, this is your first company. You have never done network marketing before. Alliance and Motion Global is your first company. We are talking of a gentleman who had tried network marketing before joining M Global. He had almost the experience of over 4 years with another company. Now he comes to join M Global, but even with his experience, he spent 2 months without recruiting somebody. Some of us, we quit the business 1 month inviting and no one is joining. You surrender, you put up your hand and you give up. Elias says in his first 5 months, he made $100. But look at the money the guy has made in the course of the years. In our first step program that we are launching next Saturday at Waka Waka, there is somewhere we stated, there is a part in the first step where we say you are going to get underpaid for a season. But what is going to help you sustain yourself, keep on growing? You have money every day. You can take care of yourself. You can travel from one place to another. You can buy a new suit. You can take care of your family. Some of us who are doing the business full time. What is going to keep you moving during these days? You have airtime to call people. You have money on a daily basis, even when you haven't recruited someone. What is going to help you do that is to create what we call a strong customer base. A strong customer base is created through a strong customer base of the product, people who are ordering products, people who keep calling you. Hey, Mr. McD, I want C24/7. I want 5 boxes of C24/7. I want 10. I want 12. Dr. Jairus is good at this. He has created a very strong customer base there in Zambia and Chipata. He has very corporate guys in these offices. He has local people who are really local, but they call him. I want you to have this habit. I want you to create a strong customer base. I get surprised when I sit with Barnabas Mugwanya, our global ambassador, my mentor. He tells you, I have customers I've been with for the past 4 years. They keep reordering products from me. They don't buy the package. They don't want. They have their money. They say, we are going to support you, Mr. Barnabas. And they will never buy from any other person but Barnabas. Even when he's a global ambassador, you fly to Malawi, but a customer will call him, where are you, Mr. Barnabas? I need colledios. And he tells him, I'm out of the country. He says, okay, call me when you are back. I need 20 boxes. So I want you to have this spirit that you want to create, the way you look for the prospects to join your business, the way you have the anger to recruit somebody. I want you to have the same anger to help someone who is suffering from diabetes. I want you to have the same anger to look for someone who is having high blood pressure. The same anger that you are putting on inviting people with passion, you call, this one should pay for a package. I want you to use the same anger in looking for a customer. The way you look for you build your name list of inviting people to buy the package, have the same name list of the products. I hope my message is landing on a fertile ground, and from here it is going to germinate. Because let me tell you something, if a downline, if someone is having a strong customer base, they will never cry of airtime. They will never cry of anything that needs money. If we are having an event that requires some amount of money, they will never cry why they have money. And they will start smelling good if you are starting the business like myself. The way I was starting, I had no money to buy these expensive perfumes looking good that people will easily fall into my idea of the business. So these things, this product, this session of Thursday, make sure you are available, invite massively. So those are my words, and I want to remind everyone, my team in Zambia, my beloved in-laws, my beloved in-laws. I know my in-laws now. You are smiling. You are smiling where you are. I am so missing you so much. You know, I want you to know one thing, that we are launching what we call the First Step program. This First Step program, it is going to be available in Chipata and other parts of the country. Those of you who are far from Chipata, you'll be able to get in touch with God Executive, Dr. Jailos. This is a powerful tool. This is a tool that we have put in place it is like a duplicating machine. The way you put a photocopy, a paper in the machine, and it comes back with another copy. This is what we have created. Trust me, if you touch this copy, the content inside, it is simple, short, simple, but very rich. It has almost everything a new distributor need to get started right. So make sure you get your copy. This copy is going at only 1,000 Malawi kwacha, and that's going to be 25 kwacha in Zambian money. So make sure you get your copy, as simple as that, not too much money. Just get money for just printing it for you, and you can be able to have a copy. You have the name, the memory jogger inside. In the same copy, you have the press list. In the same copy, you have the ranks that you need to look for, the ranks of M Globe and the qualification in the same copy. Everything is inside, all together. So I want you to look forward to get it the moment it is in Chipata. I believe over this weekend, we shall be sending some copies to Dr. Jailos. Get it yourself. You shall be able to take your business to the next level. And let's do this massively. Tomorrow, we are going to have a presentation every Friday. We shall be having a Malawian presentation. And then the rest of the days, we shall be having a Zambian presentation. Time, it is 19 hours, 7 p.m. So invite massively. You have a friend in Malawi, you have a friend in Zambia, any part of the world, as long as they understand Malawian kwacha, every Friday, 19 hours, 7 p.m. Malawi time, we are having opportunity plan presentation. With those few remarks, thank you so very much. May God bless you all. I love you so very much. Ziko Mokwambiri. Bye-bye for now.